Are you aware that there's a group that independently tests products for consumer safety? They're called the Environmental Working Group. I'll refer to them as EWG, but it's an absolutely great site. Check it out. Let me tell you a little more about it though. The information that they provide is used to be aware of our exposures in the environment and to help us better protect our health through knowledge. This information isn't readily available anywhere else, so it's important to familiarize yourself with the Environmental Working Group. Check it out. Every year, the EWG provides a list of the 12 most pesticide contaminated produce. They aren't affiliated with any grocers or other groups that can buy them off, so the information is strictly what they found in their data analysis. This year, strawberries held the number one spot, and the growers were up in arms over this report. However, it appears that many consumers aren't aware of this report. It's called the Dirty Dozen. Let me tell you about it. Nonetheless, each year the produce in question changes, leading me to believe that this group's report has some effect on the responsible use of pesticide, if there is such a thing. This year, the EWG used data from the Department of Agriculture and the Food and Drug Administration. This included data from 46,569 samples of 46 fruits and vegetables. This data led to the 2023 list of dirty produce. And here they are. The Dirty Dozen for 2023. Number 1, strawberries. Number 2, spinach. Number 3, kale, collard, and mustard greens. Number 4, peaches. And number 5, pears. Number 6, nectarines. And number 7, apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Not this year. 8, grapes. And number 9, bell and hot peppers. And number 10 is cherries. And 11 are blueberries. And 12, green beans. The practical use of this list for me goes like this. When planning my garden, I consider this year's dirty produce. If I can easily plant it, such as spinach, kale, peppers, green beans, I will. Further, if I know someone who plants these, I'll ask if they plan to sell some and get on their list. This year, when my garden burned up in the Texas heat and drought, I was forced to source my produce from outside sources. When purchasing produce at the grocery store, I only buy organic produce if it's on the Dirty Dozen list provided by the EWG. As well, I scrub the produce, and peaches and apples I peel. This information is important to our health and well-being. So you know what gives even more peace of mind? The Clean 15. If produce is on the Clean 15, I don't bother buying the organic, and therefore it saves me money. So I'm sure you want to know what the Clean 15 are if you already know what the Dirty Dozen is. So here it is. Number 1, carrots. Number 2, watermelon. And number 3, sweet potatoes. Number 4, mangoes. 5, mushrooms. 6, cabbage. 7, kiwi. And 8, honeydew melon. 9 is asparagus. And 10, specifically frozen sweet peas. 11, papaya. And 12, onions. And 13, pineapple. 14, sweet corn. And number 15 is avocados. We all love avocado. It was noted that some sweet corn, papaya, and squash seeds were genetically modified. So, to avoid GMO products, you would want to buy organic in these 3 categories as well. Other important environmental concerns that the EWG analyzes is your tap water. You can personalize the report for your tap water by entering your zip code. They also cover the repercussions of cell phone use and very important facts. In turn, you're able to make some changes to create a better life for yourself. They also cover products that you buy for your children that are hazardous. As well, toxic chemicals that are lurking in your cleaning supplies, your skincare products, your cookware, and other containers. As you see, this site has a wealth of information. I recommend this site to anyone who's looking to inform themselves, to ensure that they're living a healthy lifestyle, and to protect themselves appropriately from the environment. This by no means should increase your stress or anxiety. To be informed improves your ability to avoid senseless exposure to health influencing toxins. Thus, you can live a more healthy lifestyle. So, after the Dirty Dozen came the Clean 15. We could talk about what was in between, but I suggest you just go to the website, check it out for yourself. All sorts of information. As a healthcare professional, I highly recommend this website. If this video was helpful to you, subscribe. Thanks. Bye bye.